What is going on, guys? Averett 13 here. It's been a while since I put together a video. Things have been pretty busy on my end, but today I have the TRM Adam. This guy just came in today actually, and I want to go ahead and put a video out on my first, really my first impressions and thoughts and observations that I've had on this. So real quick, TRM Atom, as you can see, here's the box. In fact, this one is a second Atom that I have. You get the knife, sticker, warranty card with some information here, and then just a brief kind of summary of their warranty statement. And, I do like this. In fact, the more I read this, I really do like this statement. It says the basic stuff, lifetime warranty. It's designed as a cutting tool, so don't be, doing anything stupid and prying with it, and here's the part that I did like, and this may catch you off guard a little bit, but some modifications or repairs may void the warranty, so they really make it a point to say that some modifications may void the warranty. And what that tells me is that they're okay with you maintaining this guy. They're okay with you maybe making it your own, making some modifications. As long as you're not doing anything stupid, TRM is going to take care of you. That's what this tells me. And if you are doing something stupid, well, that's your fault. I wouldn't expect anybody to take care of you if you're doing something, really dumb that's going to purposely or almost purposely damage a knife. Nobody's going to take care of you in that situation. Or a select few will. But, if they do, I don't know. Don't want to go off on a tangent. Don't do stupid shit with your knives, okay? Use them as cutting tools, and that's what they're saying. So, real quick, though, some observations about this guy. First thing that I absolutely noticed was, holy cow, this thing is lightweight. I mean, I almost picked it up and I almost couldn't believe how much it weighed. It's 3 ounces, okay? 3 ounces. This thing feels like a knife that is half its size. It feels like a knife that's about this size, but it's a 3.5-inch blade, almost 8.2-inch knife overall. This is a full-size knife, but it's very lightweight. So I'm going to probably carry this guy a good bit. Of course, my Carta is very nicely done. This looks very nice in this, it's called Deep Blue Sea micarta. Very nice, very nice. It's got some chamfered edges here. I really like the logo. It's kind of milled in there, so it's not just a laser etch. It's actually milled or stamped into the blade. And then on the back you've got, TRM USA 20CV. So the branding on it is very minimal, and this logo is a very nice touch. Deep carry pocket clip, nice touch to have. Always the scales are held on by 2 screws. Okay, the actual pivot doesn't hold the scale on. It'll just lift right over that. So the scale swaps on these things will be really easy to do. It's 2 screws on the side, 1 here, and then the 2 in the pocket clip are all that hold it on this side. So going back to that warranty statement, they very much want you to make this knife your own. In fact, if you go on TRM's website, they've got several different scale options for you to choose from. And I really like that they took that approach with the knife. Make it your own. Make it your own, and let's design a knife that is easy to do that with, right? So I do like that. Of course, the action on it, it's on washers, very nice and smooth. As you can see, it drops. It doesn't drop close because I think it's just because this blade is so darn skinny. This is a thin blade. I mean, look at the blade stock compared to, say, a PM2, right? I mean, that's a PM2 blade stock. It's a lot thinner. So it is smooth, but you know, and when you do depress the liner, it drops, but it does require a little bit of, you know, encouragement to go all the way home. And I think that's just solely because of the weight of the blade. You know, it's so lightweight. Thumb studs. This one's kind of interesting for me. As you can see, I have O-rings on there. And let me tell you right off the bat, if you get this knife, I highly recommend you put the O-rings on, because I don't like the thumb studs without it. Okay, I'll just say that. In fact, here, let me take this off real quick. The thumb stud is, as you can see, it's got a almost like a little slot for the O-ring to go on it, you know. But without that, it's kind of uncomfortable. It's kind of sharp, you know. That edge really jabs into the finger. Now it still works fine. You don't have to put the O-ring on it, but I can tell you that the O-ring makes it much more enjoyable to deploy, because your thumb now, instead of sitting on that sharp edge, you know, when you deploy it, it actually sits right on the thumb, or right on the O-ring, and it's you know, it's a very nice feeling thumb stud then. So if you're gonna get this knife, go ahead and get the O-rings. I think it, you know, I really think it should just ship with them on there, to be honest. But I mean, it's a couple bucks, so it's not really, you know, a make or break thing. It's not a make or break thing at all, you know. But I do think they should just ship from the factory with them. I really like the blade shape, right? I don't have, it's a very interesting blade shape. You've got a lot of flat edge and then just a, you know, ever so bit of curve here. It's a very interesting blade shape. In fact, I would almost call it a sheep's foot if it didn't come to such an abrupt point. You know, if you would imagine this a little more rounded here, it's starting to look like kind of that sheep's foot profile. So very useful blade shape. And then when you factor in, this is 20 CV with this very, very thin blade stock, this is going to be a very slicey knife. So yeah, this thing's very nice, coming in just over 200 bucks. It's going to see a lot of pocket time. And I've got other knives that I'm going to carry this instead of those. I mean, I've got, you know, PM2 that everybody's seen or knows. I've got Hinderers, you know, I've got Mac 2, McNeese Mac 2, Spartans, right? And I say all that to say that there's going to be many days where I choose to carry this instead of those guys. And I think that says a lot about the design. There's a lot of desirable things about it. The lightweight design, you know, everything about it is very well done. Very well done. This is going to be a very good knife for a lot of people. In fact, I would say if you can get your hands on one, you know, it may be, you know, you may not ever want to buy something like a Paramilitary 2 if you get your hands on one of these. Now, the caveat there being that this is, you know, they are really designed for different purposes, right? The Paramilitary 2 is going to be a little bit more of a hard use knife than this is. But let's be real here. How many of us are freaking chopping down trees with our knives, right? We're not. You know, we're carrying these things, maybe opening a package or two, most of us at least. And this is going to do that, no problems. So, yeah, guys, TRM Atom, check it out. If you've ever been on the fence, highly recommend. This thing's very impressive, guys. Take care.